Hello, everybody. My name is Lynn. Together with my colleagues, we have been working on a meta-analysis on willful ignorance. Now, what exactly is willful ignorance? Well, willful ignorance refers to the behavior where people avoid information about the negative consequences of self-serving decisions, specifically decisions that would benefit themselves but may potentially harm others. Examples of willful ignorance can be found in everyday life, such as consumers who purchase cheap but unethical products, companies who ignore reports about how their production harm the environment, or people who ignore evidence of climate change in order to keep their comfortable lifestyle. The questions that are still remaining about this topic are: to what extent do people avoid inconvenient information about the negative impact of their actions? Which psychological motives drive people to engage in willful ignorance? And how robust is the behavior to contextual and personal factors? These are the questions that we tackle in our meta-analysis. To answer the questions, we conducted a literature search. Using these 6 terms, we look for papers on 5 different databases. In addition, we also look at the citations of 3 highly relevant studies. All in total, we obtained more than 6,000 records. After screening the studies for inclusion criteria, we ended up with 28 studies, which consist of 5 different tasks. So what have we found? When looking at the behaviors specifically in scenarios where there exists a conflict of interest between that of the self and that of others, as well as when there is ambiguity about the social impact of one's decision, the 2 key ingredients to study willful ignorance, we found 3 key findings. First, when given a chance, people ignore information in case of ambiguity. Second, selfishness increases in case of ambiguity. And finally, we found evidence that ignorance is willfully committed to achieve selfishness. To find out more about how we came up with the result, as well as to learn about the drivers of willful ignorance and how we can combat this behavior, please come visit my poster where I'll be happy to tell you more. Thank you so much.